What's up, fam? I figured I'd pop on here because I got a ding on my news app about the survivors of the Florida shooting that are trying to go on gun control. You know, they're wanting gun control. They're going after the president, and this stuff just really irks me. It pushes my button. Because every time something like this happens, everybody screams gun control, and everybody wants to try to take our weapons. I'm sorry, you want gun control? Go after the freaking parents. It's a parent's fault. If the parents had been paying attention to their child and watching what he posts, they would have seen that he was messing with the weapons. They'd seen that he had access. It's the parents that should get the blame as well. Everybody puts it right on the shooter. Every time. Where's the parents? You don't hear them coming out in the media, do you? You don't hear about them getting any type of reprimands or nothing. It's always the shooter. You want gun control? Go after the parents that shouldn't have had those weapons available so easily for the kids. That's what I'm saying. I am so irked over this because every time this happens, every time, look at it, from the first time it happened in Columbine all the way to now. Alright? Look at it. It's always the shooters. It's always the active shooter that gets the harsh blame. Instead of the parents who actually made these weapons so available to their children. Now, for you kids there in Florida, I understand y'all went through a major tragedy. What happened was sad and horrific, and I'm sorry you had to go through that. But it's not the gun's fault. The gun did not carry itself there. The gun did not fire by itself. It did not stand by itself going boom, 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 boom. It's the person behind the trigger. Now, who all's responsible for the person behind the trigger? The parents. There's so many warning signs, so many red flags that were being waved, including to the point where apparently this kid was bragging or bragging that he's going to do this, and everybody took it on as a joke. Yeah, who's laughing now? I know that's harsh, and I'm sorry, but y'all should have stood up and said something to somebody, because that is a big flag. And the fact that this kid went on Facebook or YouTube and was posting videos, him messing with these weapons, it shows clearly in those videos that there was no gun lock he had to go through. There was no safe he had to go through. It was like in a cabinet. Like in a kitchen cabinet. Alright? It was just open and there they were, just free for the taking. And you want to blame him. You want to blame the guns. What about the parents that had those weapons out, sitting there, ready for him to take them? You want your gun control? There it is. The parents. If the parent cannot properly store their arsenal away from their children, they should not have the weapons. And I'm sorry that you're going after the AR-15s, automatic rifles. Because they're not technically assault rifles. They are automatic rifles, just semi-automatic weapons, alright? Everybody turn around and put assault rifles. That's a media term. Alright? That's all it is. And it's being singled out for no daggum reason because it's a main weapon. I understand it's a main weapon. But you take that away, there's always going to be something else to replace it. Now, yeah, I'm unhappy. Yeah, I'm mad. Because I'm a gun owner. But you don't see me going out there doing that crap. And if I had kids in my house, my weapons will be properly stored away from them. And I would teach them proper gun safety and control and etiquette. Even if I have to go myself to do the course and class with them on proper gun safety. Now, everybody's going, this is only happening in America. I'm sorry, if you look back during the 1800s, and a little bit beyond that, during the Western days, 8-year-olds were carrying rifles to go hunting. You didn't hear about no school shootings back then. Huh. That's because the parents were actually teaching their children. The parents were there as a parent. You know, I agree with Redneck Beauty on that. You know, the parents need to be more involved in their children's lives other than their friends. That's what Redneck Beauty says on her channel, and I wholeheartedly agree on that one. This crap of, blaming the gun. You know, it's so annoying. It seems to be the favorite type of gun. I'm sorry, you can take a daggone 9mm and you can rack the slide back. Pop, 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 pop. It does the same thing. I'm not saying go out there and do it, but it makes no difference on the weapon. It just happens to be a high-powered rifle that they're going after. But the fact that it's so easy for these kids to access these weapons is what shouldn't happen. Therefore, it's not just on the shooter. It's on the parents. Now, if he was a Marine sniper, you know, there's apparently a mental problem going on there. But this kid was not a Marine sniper. He was a kid. He is a kid. He's a child. And yet, in the media's eyes, that's all I see is the child. The child had a gun. The child had an automatic weapon. Or semi-automatic weapon. And he was killing kids. That's all the survivors see. They got survivor's guilt. Oh, it's a gun. It's a gun. The gun did it. Now, I sympathize with y'all. If I had been there, I'd probably charge the dude. I ain't scared of having a gun pointed at me. I'm not scared of it. If anything, it just pisses me off. I wouldn't care if I died. At least I tried to do something. But I wasn't there. I wasn't in that scenario. But I know I wouldn't point my fingers directly at the shooter. Because the parents are just as much to blame as the shooter. Now, I might lose some of you subscribers over this, but I hope a lot of y'all hit that thumbs up and leave a comment and let me know exactly how you feel about it as well. You know, this is a world of freedom of speech. I'm entitled to my opinions. You know, you heard mine. Write down in the comments, let me know your opinions on this. Hey, you know, I ain't gonna feel different about you anyway, you know? All we are is just a community of YouTubers and my subscribers. You know, if you want to turn around, like I said, leave your comments down below and let me know how you feel. I would respectively read your opinions, and it's just opinions. But this is how I feel. It's always the shooter that gets the hardcore blame. But you never hear about the parents getting into trouble. You never hear about the parents being put on the stand. I think it's time the parents start paying for the child's crimes. Because if the parent was where they were supposed to be and doing what they should have been doing on properly storing their weapons, the child would never have the weapon. Alright, well, this video took 9 minutes, so I'm going to let it go. I done vented everything I had to vent. Hit that like button. Like I said, down at the bottom. Leave a comment and tell me your opinions on this, because I would like to know. And, you know, I'm giving credit to Redneck Beauty because, you know, her views are just about as good as, about level as mine. So, yeah. Hit that thumbs up, leave the comments, and I'll see y'all later.